Hello, hola, beautiful people. We're going to talk about growing your wealth. You might say, what wealth? I got $1,500 in the bank. I got $5,000 with wealth. I got 25, I have 150,000. Regardless of where you are, let's talk about how to grow that, okay? Growth. This channel is about growth. So who in the world does not want to learn how to grow their money? How to grow your wealth? I know I do. Welcome to my empowerment room in Florida, all right? If you're new to my channel, I'm Paulette Rolle-Alesnik, and on this channel, I talk about personal finances. That's how to make extra money, how to create and develop multiple streams of income, and how to increase your wealth. Remember, you're never too old or too young to learn how to navigate your life like a boss, okay? So let's go. But first off, if you like this sort of stuff, if you're interested in this and the content that I'll be creating, please like this video, subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that you know when I release a new video. So let's go. Today, we're going to talk about seven ways to grow your wealth. 7 ways. And like I said in the beginning, whether you have $5,000 or $500,000 in the bank, let's talk about how to grow that. And if I can do it, you can do it. People, we're in this together. We're in this fight together. And I want, like, in the comments below, at the end, stay till the end of this video. I hope you do, because I would like for you to share with me which of the 7 that you will implement, or how many of the 7. You might choose to implement all of them at this stage in your life. And I hope that you come back to my channel and see the content that I'll release, because this channel is about growth. Yeah, people, we're fighting for our future. We're fighting. You know, COVID might be why we're here, why people are now thinking about, how do I make extra money? How do I start that home-based business? So much has changed this year. So we got to fight for our future. We got to take it back, right? We have to level up, rise up. And the truth is, it's hard to do it alone. So let's do it together. I'm here to help you, and you help me. Just in your comments and your suggestions below, please feel free to comment. I will read every single comment, and let's help each other, because who wants to die broke, people? Who wants to die broke? So whether you're starting at 5,000, let's go lower. If you're starting at 500, no. If you have $5 in the bank, let's begin to talk about how we could grow that, because it can. Because I'm sure the wealthiest people in the world, not all of them, some of them were born with that, silver spoon in their mouth, gold spoon in their mouth, but many of them started from zero, and they grew their finances. It's never too late. You're never too old. You're never too young to increase your wealth. So tell me in a comment below, what are you going to do? What action you'll take today? So 7 ways to grow your wealth. Number 1, financial discipline, financial knowledge and discipline. People, you've got to learn how the money market works. Woo! Sounds like a big word, money market. It just means you've got to learn to understand money. Don't rely on the bank. Don't rely on the government to continue to tell you how the money works. Go on YouTube, right? Google stuff. Talk to people, not the bank. Talk to people about financial, getting knowledge on finances and how to have discipline in finances. You have to be able to discipline yourself with your money. So whether if you can manage $1, you can manage 10. If you can manage $10, you can manage 100. If you can manage 100, you can do 1,000, and you can do 10,000, you can do 1,000,000 and multi-million. You've got to learn, because think about it. If you do a study right now on the people who've won the lottery, guess what? Not 5, not 7 years down the road, 1.5 years to 2 years, they're back to ground zero, people. They've lost all the money, millions of dollars, and most of them don't even have the common sense to invest. So financial discipline is key. Number 2, budgeting. Have a budget, live within your means. What do you mean? In the link below, I'll put In the comments below, I'll put some link to some really good budgeting programs and spreadsheets that you can use. And even just on an Excel spreadsheet. I did the Excel spreadsheet. I went through the Dave Ramsey course way back in the beginning of 2000 to be debt free. But let's start there. Live within your means, have a budget, create a budget. If you don't know how, reach out to me. I'll help you, because you got to start there. If you don't have a budget, how do you know what's coming in, what's going out? You got a budget if you want to increase your wealth. So, number 3, debt free. Let's stop and think about this one for just a minute. People, I believe that debt is probably the #1 killer of wealth. You can make a gazillion dollars, but if you have all this debt to pay, it's just like sand seeping through your hand. It's like trying to hold water in your hand. Debt will rob you of wealth. So get rid of the debt first. There's some beautiful courses you can take out there, steps you can take. You can Google stuff. You can go on YouTube. Just search how to become debt free. Dave Ramsey is a course that I took on how to become debt free. My bank, they have certain programs. So I did this way back at the beginning of 2000s, because this is 20 years ago, literally. I refused to live in debt. I refused to pay somebody else all that money, all that interest. So having a debt on a mortgage on my house and a car payment, those are the only debt I have. And some people don't, my desire in a few years is not even to have a mortgage. Because if you want to increase your wealth, own what you have, interest free. Interest free. So let's begin working on how to get rid of debt, seek some help. I'm not a professional in that, but I've gone through some course that has helped me. If you're interested, reach out and I'll tell you what I did to become debt free. Okay. What number are we on? Number 4. Oh, this is scary. A lot of people don't even like to talk about this, baby. So I better whisper. Credit. Oh my God. Work on getting yourself A+ credit. Get your score up to 800. So many of us just we don't know our credit score. We ignore our credit score. We're like, oh my God, I can't have good credit because I don't make a lot of money. Let me tell you something. Having a great credit score is one of the best ways to increase your wealth. You know why? Ask anybody who has good credit all the great deals they get. The wealthy people, I mean, they get sought out. People seek them out to sell them stuff, to give them they get discounts on top of discounts, incentives on top of incentive because of good credit. So wherever you are, just take the blinders off, take the blockers off. You know, number 1, we talk about financial discipline and knowledge. Take the blockers off, get to know your credit score, and call the credit card companies. Work with a company if you have to, a third-party company, and say, what do I need to do to increase my credit score? I have a girlfriend who does this for a living. I'll try to put her link below as well. I get nothing from it. I'm not trying to promote anybody, just trying to help this community. But it's so important because when you have a good credit score, you're talking your interest rate for your mortgage alone. Just start there. Do you know what great interest rate you get for your mortgage? For your car, health insurance, car insurance. Now they check your credit score even to give you a job. So you see how a good credit score even affects your income? So people, here it is. Somebody with good credit score can get the best car in the world and pay X amount of dollars. Somebody with a bad credit score, you get to settle for whatever car they want to give you. And here you are paying way more than the person with better credit score. You're driving a jalopy that breaks down on the side of the street, paying $500, $600, $700. Only God knows what you pay, because you got to go to the buy here, pay here place. And here's somebody over here with good credit. Let me share a story about how good credit helped me. Okay. I didn't have a lot of credit because I don't believe in buying stuff. I'm from a culture like another country, like, we're cash people. But when I moved to America, yeah, I did use credit a little bit because it was exciting and it was interesting when people just start giving you credit card. But quickly I had to nip that in the bud. I learned really quickly, like, what? You pay $10, $20 each month, but every time you go to pay your bill again, it was like $5, $6 higher. So one of the reasons I learned early in life to become debt free is because I got sick and tired of paying people the interest rate. So when I purchased this home, the last home I purchased, I was able to get a brand new home and buy a luxury car the same time, in the same month, all because of my credit. And people, while I was building my home, so many people were just at my door, buy this, buy. You know what I mean? We talk about discipline. You're gonna get those notifications, ding, ding, ding. You're gonna get the people at your door. Get more credit. Buy this on credit. Buy a new car. I had to hunker down. You think I was tempted? Yes, I was. But I had to hunker down and say, you know what? I'm about to close on a new house. I want my credit to be up here. I want it to stay up here. And I want my income to debt ratio to be a certain place before I close on my house. And by golly, it helped me. I was able to do both. And to this day, I still get credit card companies knocking. I don't need another credit card, people. I don't. Having one or two, that's good enough for me. Anyways, enough on that. Remember, work on A+ credit, okay? What number we're on? Oh, this is one of my favorite. Number 5, cut costs, increase your income. So if you are like spending more money than you have coming in, let's go back to using the envelope, people. Back in the days when if you made $150, you put it in an envelope and you pay it out. You live off of that, right? So cut your costs. As you go through your budget, you should be able to determine how much money you have coming in and what your expenditures are, and see where you can cut costs. Because honestly, most of us don't need all the things we really need, like until you can afford the nails and stuff every week and a half to 2 weeks, maybe that's something you can cut. Maybe you can cut just that Starbucks coffee and go somewhere else where you can get coffee for $1. Just saying. So cut some costs and learn to increase your income. And you can find creative ways to do that as well. So cut the cost. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah. Who the heck are the Joneses again? I keep asking this question. Nobody would tell me who the Joneses are. Yeah. Let's not keep up with them, okay? Let's slash costs where we can, whether it's in your eating habit, working out. Maybe you can substitute the gym for just working your neighborhood. Just get on the grind and run in your neighborhood. Work in a park. This is a perfect time to do it, to get out there. Cut and slash costs wherever you can do it. If you have to trade your car in, if your car payment is too high, trade that baby in as you're working on your credit. Trade it in and get something that's going to be a bit cheaper until you work your way up. Because if you can save $200 in your pocket each month, guess what? You're increasing your wealth. And sometimes we got to do what we got to do to make it work. Okay. Number 6. I think this one is my favorite, but a lot of them are my favorite. So in the comments below, let me know what's your favorite. Number 6, start a home-based business. Say what? Paula, if I had money, I would have started a business already. You know what? You don't always need that money. Begin to think creatively. Hit the notification bell on this channel, because I will begin to download many videos on ideas on how to create a home-based business. And it doesn't all take money. What do you have in your hand right now? What do you have at your disposal right now that you can start a home-based business, from Ubering to delivering for Airbnb to going back to maybe something you did in college, makeup and nails and whatever you can do. Start that home-based business. Insurance business, serious money. And sometimes the agency will pay for your license. There's just so much you can do. But here's the cool thing about having a home-based business. The tax break that you get, my God, people, that alone, why do you think the wealthy stay wealthy and the poor keep getting poor? Because when you have a home-based business, there is so much that you can deduct on your taxes, not just your children, not just your phone that you use for business and your car, and you don't have vacations anymore, but you have business trips. And you got to be honest, you got to do some business when you go on vacation, but there are so many deductible. The IRS love business people, and I think the whole American system was created to have employees or business people, and that's just how the IRS works. That's a video all by itself. But think of what you can do as a home-based business so you can have some tax deductible deduction. Talk about money in your pocket. Cha-ching! You got to start, people. You got to start. Okay, number 7. Number 7. And number 7, I'm going to split in 2. This is the last. I'm wrapping up. I would say put your money to work for you. We're talking about ways to grow our wealth. Make your money work for you. How can I do that? So many ways to do that. I can be talking all night. But let me just do 7A and 7B. The stock market. Start studying about stocks and trade. I mean, Robinhood is a free app. Webull, free app. There's so many things you can do out there. I'm not a stock professional, so this is not advice or any this is just suggestions. But figure out things. These are some of the apps that I use for free day trading. And of course, I do have a broker as well. But begin to do just small trades. Like, yeah, you can trade for $10. You can trade for $25, but start trading in the stock market. Get some advice, people. YouTube is a free school, a free university. Get on there and just connect with some of the professionals that are giving advice or buy their program. If you don't want to do that just yet, just listen to videos. Spend your weekends educating yourself on stock. That's 7A. 7B, invest in real estate. And that's how I make quite a bit of extra money. So you might say, well, I don't know what to do. Start with finding a way to own your home. When you own your own home, you officially have real estate. Renting, and I know there's some experts out there and some wealth, mentors that said, don't buy real estate, don't buy real estate. You can do what works for you. I can just tell you, people, real estate has worked for me. I'm in the position I am for the most part because real estate has worked for me. So even if you own your home, you can rent out a room or two. You can do Airbnb. You can do Vivo. There's so much you can do real estate. And when you have one property, if you want to refinance and get the equity from that property to purchase another investment property, I can go on and on and on forever about real estate because I do love real estate. But this video is not about that. This video is about the 7 ways you can increase your wealth. And I tell you, let your money work for you. Make your money work for you. And the stock market is what I call easy money, lazy money, and real estate is forever money. Why do I call it the forever money? Because I don't know when, but until this world is this world, I think we all will need somewhere to live or to conduct business. And even for people who now don't go to the brick and mortar buildings to work anymore because of COVID-19, guess what? They're working from home. They're working from home. And that even goes back to my point, starting a home-based business. If you own your home and you're doing business in your home, real estate. Invest in real estate. That mortgage, you got to pay that anyhow. How about you get that to work for you? And when you get to another level, you can own multiple properties. That's another day, another video. But I hope this video helped you remember to share people. We might have been born broke or in a broke family, on a broke street, in a broke neighborhood, in a culture. I don't care if everybody, your mama and your grandpappy, if they were broke, you don't have to die broke. We don't have to die broke. There are ways today to increase your wealth. So whether you have $5 in the bank, like I said earlier, or $500,000 or $5 million, think about how you can increase that. There are ways to do it. Number one, financial discipline and education. Number two, budgeting, having a budget and stick to it. Live within your means. Number three, what was number three? You're debt-free, being debt-free. So important. Don't run away from it. Find out your credit score and work on it. 800 or more. Cut costs, right? Increase income. Home-based business. That's, like I said, one of my favorite, home-based business. And did I miss one? Did I miss one on my notes? That's what happens when you do your video without your glasses, right? Trying to be cute. And of course, number 7, A and B, invest in stocks, the stock market, invest in real estate. I will try to do a deep dive of both of these points individually in the future. So again, if you're interested in this type of information, please not only subscribe, but do me a favor and hit the notification button, and you'll see when I drop new videos. Guys, please comment. I have no idea. I get so excited when I see people comment and like my video. I'm like a kid on Christmas, like, oh my God. I do appreciate it. It takes me time to do the video. Just putting on the makeup and, you know, just bringing Olaf out of his room. You know, to bring Olaf from where he lives to the empowerment room, it takes effort. It takes effort. So I so appreciate what you do. Remember, you are amazing. People, you are amazing. You got to fight for your future. Don't hand over the power to the government or to your church, or just don't hand over the power, especially your wealth. Remember, wealth is power. Wealth is power. And I'm not talking about being rich and just, oh, I'm being selfish. No, having wealth and making the decision for yourself is power to you, power to your family, because in the end, you're responsible for that. Okay, I so hope this video have helped you in some way, and I want to leave you with this. I want you to close your eyes and imagine what your life will look like in just 90 days, 3 months. Close your eyes when the video is over. Imagine what your financial situation or what your life could look like if your finances were to grow, increase in just 3 months by using one of the 7 principles we talk about. And then, dare I say it? Dream bigger. What do you think your life will look like in 365 days? If you implemented these strategies and others you've learned out there. Can you imagine the 360 and 365, 360 turnaround? If so, a year from now, I want to hear about it. 3 months from now, I want to hear about how your life have grown, how you have gotten to a better place. Just imagine a better life in 90 days from now. Just close your eyes and imagine that. So I leave you with this. I thank you once again for watching my video. Stay tuned for more, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Yeah? Bye now.